Welcome to this deep dive into Australia's most amazing and fun facts. Whether you're planning to visit, move, or just want to know more about the land down under, this video is packed with facts that will blow your mind. Make sure to watch until the end because some of these are truly unbelievable. And if you love content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates and drop a comment below. Australia's indigenous history is over 65,000 years old. The Aboriginal people have lived on this land longer than any other civilization. This fact demonstrates why a connection to country is so important to Aboriginal communities that have relied upon and managed the land for generations before British colonization. I will run through more fascinating facts about Aboriginal culture in Australia. Despite outdated depictions of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, indigenous culture is all around us and heavily influences the way we live today. Just under 35% of indigenous Australian people live in cities. Around 44% reside in regional towns. Only 21% live in more remote areas. Why is it important to learn about Aboriginal culture? These figures show that cultural awareness applies to us all regardless of where we live. Many people assume that most Aboriginal communities are based in more remote regions, but the fact is that more First Nations people live in Eastern Australia than anywhere else. Around a third of the indigenous population is based in New South Wales. However, it is correct that approximately 30% of people in the Northern Territory identify as Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander. There are over 100 active Aboriginal languages. In the 18th century, there were 250 languages spoken by indigenous peoples throughout Australia. Today, over 145 languages remain in use, although the exact figure is often debated. Around 20 to 40 of these languages are spoken daily with dialects unique to their communities, so there are hundreds of different tribes and each has a characteristic language and established practices. Not surprising when you consider that Australia is bigger than the whole of Europe. Stories form an important part of indigenous tradition. Cultural knowledge is shared from one generation to the next through a blend of spoken stories, music, song, and ritual. Music is present in every aspect of the culture, from instruments such as the didgeridoo to traditional songs and ceremonies. There are also many contemporary singers and bands of indigenous descent that provide an excellent opportunity to immerse yourself in learning about music and song. The history books are wrong about the last Tasmanian Aboriginal person. European colonists considered Truganini the last Aboriginal Tasmanian, but they're wrong. Truganini lived from